I'm not actually going to repeat what you said as you crossed the finish line because we are very much a family show, but what I will say is it seems to mean quite a lot. Give us a little reaction to today.
Yeah, I hope there were no microphones at the finish there, but no, I just think you don't get many chances to race these guys, you know, like there's what made triathlon, and it's just a privilege to go up against, you know, Jan, Ali, Kristian. They literally made the sport for us guys, so yeah, it's quite emotional, but yeah, I love racing, and to race like that with Kristian breathing down your neck is just literally what you live for. So I couldn't have asked for more, really.
Just to give you a moment to sort of collect your breath, I actually just had a word with your girlfriend Holly, who I'm afraid to say is in floods of tears.
She can't talk either.
Tell us a little bit about the emotions of this. For someone like you, you're talking about racing and now beating some of the greatest names in triathlon.
Yeah, we literally, just like me, my brother, my girlfriend, and so it's just literally a family project almost. Masseuse, Wayno, shout out to Wayno, and that's literally it. No bullshit science.
Family show, Max, family show.
Just a power meter and bloody hard work and being smart. But yeah, I just this is for just going back to the basics. None of the crap, just the basics. No shit, really.
Okay, we are once again a family show. I'm going to have to apologise to our younger viewers who are joining us.
Sorry,
but Vicky,
I can't help it. I apologise.
It's your day. I would love to say you can do what you want, but we've got to keep it within the boundaries. Vicky.
Max, you've alluded to it already. Racing against three of the greatest athletes, possibly the greatest athletes we've ever seen in triathlon, is something that not many people will ever get to do. We're not sure we're ever going to see them together again. What was it like those final few kilometres leading the show and knowing you had Kristian 20, 30 seconds behind you? Did that come into your mind that I'm leading Kristian Blummenfelt right now?
100%, the entire time. You know, I never expected to ever be winning. You always want to win, but you never say you're going to win. It's just you're just being an idiot if you did that. So, I mean, you can put yourself in that position. There was a couple of moments on the bike there where I saw Kristian and Jan were struggling a bit, and yeah, Kyle and Ali really pushed the pace on the bike, and yeah, I raced my own race and paced it well on the run, and held off Kristian at the end.
Well, yeah, I mean, you've had some amazing results in the past. Of course, we can't look past fourth in Kona. But for some reason, and probably it's as you said, because you're a real small outfit, a family affair, you sort of fly under the radar a little bit. I don't think that's going to be happening anymore, Max. I think you've just announced yourself onto the world stage.
Yeah, no, I just hate Instagram. I never post, I despise it, but yeah, look, you don't have to be putting your training up, you don't have to be saying everything you're doing every day to be the world's best sort of thing. So yeah, we keep it small, we keep it exciting, fun, and yeah, that's just what we do.
In terms of the game plan today, when you mapped out how you wanted it to go, how closely did you stick to it? And was there a point at which you began to think, hang on, this is now exactly where I want it?
Yeah, when we had a little gap, I struggled the first 2 laps of the bike coming up the hill. Ali was really pushing it quite hard there. And then my legs came good at the last 2 laps, and yeah, you can never tell how much the gap is on the bike because it's really hard to tell. But I think we had a minute at the end of the run, end of the bike, and yeah, I sort of paced it the first 2 laps. Kristian wasn't sort of coming back too much, and I had a rough lap. I think I lost 20 seconds in 1 lap, and I thought this is going to be a rough last lap. But yeah, I held on and went deep and didn't quite collapse, but wasn't far off.
You held on, you
Yeah.
crossed first. You have beaten some of the greatest names, as we said, in triathlon. Congratulations. You are the PTO European Men's Inaugural Champion. Well done, Max.
Thank you very much, guys. Thanks, PTO.
So congratulations once again to Max Neumann. He bags $100,000 and all the bragging rights here.
Thank you, John. Yes, Kristian is alongside a man of your reputation and of your extraordinary ability. Is it congratulations on getting home, or is it a bit of a commiserations that it isn't quite the top step today?
It's a season opener, we can call it, and it's something to build on. It's nice to be on the podium, but I feel a little bit like in Edmonton in the Canadian Open last year, where yeah, you know, you do want to touch that tape. You don't want to see that guy 20 seconds ahead and sort of coming into the finish chute just in front of you. But yeah, it was great racing from Max in front. And yeah, it was a seasoner opener, and it's good to be back with a new year.
Hindsight's a wonderful thing. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. But do you look back now, and I know it's only moments since the race is finished, was there a moment in the race which, with hindsight, you wish you could probably have changed it?
Yeah, I think maybe it was halfway through on the bike when I think it was Alistair who was pushing the pace up front through the roundabout and the way up again, and the group split it up, and I could either gone then or when Magnus was bridging up later on. So I was maybe holding back, or I could have tried maybe to follow with him and put in a surge there, and but I was sort of hoping that the same would happen to the front guys as it happened in Edmonton, where people were really feeling it on the run. So I was still playing my card on the run there, and I was gambling maybe too much with Max up front.
Okay.
And you seem to be so close to the front all day, but just never quite getting there. How frustrating was that when you sort of get towards the end of the race and you're like, I'm so close, but I just haven't quite made it there?
I think it shows that maybe just a little bit more of like those speedy sessions that will get through the next couple of weeks. Like I have 2 more races this month, and I think I will sort of respond quite well on that. So even already next week when I'm heading to Japan, I will bounce back from this race and get a little bit closer to sort of the race pace, and I will get it more naturally then. So, but the base is good after a long winter.
And you've done 2 of the PTO Tour races now. We take the Collins Cup outside. 2 second place finishes.
It hurts. It hurts. You know, I want that top step, and yeah.
You're going to have to come back.
Yeah. So Asian Open, Singapore, and there I can't complain on the speed there because I'm coming straight from the Paris test event 2 days earlier then. So the leg speed should definitely be in my body for them.
I just want to ask you on a broader scale. I know it's, as we said, just moments since the race finished, but it's a small consolation that you've led Alistair and Jan home in the battle of the big 3. But just talk to us about this event and how much it means to you to have the biggest and the best on that start line, and I suppose the profile that we're now seeing of events like this outside of the world of triathlon.
Well, I think that's what's driving us every single day in training, like to race against the best. And even in Hawaii last year, I had a really tough battle with Max. And I think I underestimated a little bit on the bike back then as well. So for next time, I really have to put him up there as one of the big guys when he's standing on the pontoon. And but I think in terms of the 3 of us, me, Ali, and John, we all lost to Max. And it's about getting that top step of the podium.
Well, I tell you what, triathlon viewers have certainly won with watching the 3 of in action. Well done, Kristian.
Thank you very much.
Good on you.